I'm James Cole Morrison. I bitch about it, so you fuckers can listen. Okay, this is an interesting impromptu review, and it is based on a film which I've purchased for my friend for Christmas. So, Fatter, Boss Man, if you could post this after Christmas so you don't fuck up my present, I would very much appreciate it. But anyway, just to give you a bit of backstory. So, I mean, lockdown has been pretty tough on everybody. Let's be perfectly frank. But I think none more so than one of my good friends. I'm not going to give you his actual real name, but Valkamar was his sort of handle on Hotmail, and yeah, I could tell it's bothered him hard. But as a group, as a all my beard buddies have sort of they sort of noticed something on Valkamar's Twitter handle, and I don't know if he's always done this. I don't know if this is something that's only just happened during the sort of lockdown, because bearing in mind we're all sort of trapped inside, and we don't really get out and socialise much. But he's been liking and chatting to and socialising with ladies with rather large appendages. I look. I mean, we're attracted to whatever shapes and whatnot, and we're all happy. We're all consenting adults. We can talk to whoever the hell we like, but his Twitter is really, really. It has a lot of big-titted ladies on it. He really likes talking to big-titted ladies. Whether he's got good intentions or not. In my opinion, I think the lockdown is influenced his attraction to the big-breasted woman. So with that in mind, I was drawn to purchasing a DVD of a made-for-TV movie that was constantly on Sky Movies when I was a 13-year-old lad. It was absolutely every single fucking day on the free Sky Movie channels that it aired this movie at least once during that period. And that was like from the 1998 to perhaps 2000. And that movie in question was called Breast Man. Or Breast Men, sorry. I always thought it was Breast Man, but it's actually Breast Men. Now, this is basically a... I don't know how historically accurate this is. It does sort of depict that it's based on true events, with some fictitious sort of... like titillation, excuse the pun. Some fictitious parts just to make the story a little bit more... flow a bit better. But... this is basically a historical inaccurate movie about the invention of silicone breast implants, and it stars David Schwimmer from Friends. I wouldn't say the best sort of performance on his part, but he's in it, and you can't help but think fucking hell, Ross is I mean, he is made for TV. Bear in mind, it's not so I can't say it's his best ever performance, but it's very off-putting seeing David Schwimmer in this film. I must admit, he literally is a spit of like season 1 to season 3 of Ross, like the slicked hair and whatnot. And some other sort of notable names, not notable enough for me to remember the names. I'm sorry, guys, but they are in there. And I have to admit, it is a somewhat watchable film. And it absolutely baffles me that the Rotten Tomatoes score is around the 40 mark. It is not very appreciated at all. I mean, it's not going to blow your balls off. It's not like a cinematic Pièce de Resistance, but it's a very challenging movie. I would argue it's a very intellectual movie. And most importantly, the key ingredient is that the titty count is phenomenal. I mean, Jesus Christ, it doesn't hold back. I mean, the title kind of hints at it, but sweet Jesus, I made it a mission to count every pair of tits in this film, and no joke, I don't know if this is accurate, whether I missed a pair here or there, but I counted 49 pairs of tits from the beginning to the end, including credits. And I'm pretty sure there was over 50. I must have, I'm confident there was more than 49, but that's what I counted. And if you're showing any footage of this film, if your editorial skills are now sort of that up there, and you got good, I want you to paste my face on every single nipple that you show. But I tell you what, even if you can't do that, don't despair, guys, because no matter what policy YouTube have on terms of nudity, I think it should be thrown out of the window. Because guess how I watched this film? I was going to watch Valkymir's DVD copy, but fortunately my PS4 was region locked, so I watched it on YouTube. The entire duration of this movie, is on YouTube, and I would recommend it. It's got more than 1 million views, and even though the titty count is humongous, the majority of the breast shots are actually very tastefully done, and it's not in any way sexual context, apart from the stripper scenes, of course. And it really does explore sort of female beauty and insecurity, and some of the actual insights into some of the female actors. Some of the actual dialogue is really, really interesting and engaging, and I think it might actually strike a chord with some women and even men, to be perfectly honest with you. So there's a lot of intellectual value in this film, that I think people really just didn't appreciate in the day. Because I mean, 40% for this film, I think, is very, very disingenuous. I think it's worth a lot more than that. Probably in the 70s at most. But yeah, it certainly was an interesting film. A lot more intellectually fulfilled and engaging than I'd give it credit for. Christ, 49 pairs of tits. 49 pairs of tits. It's not even a 2-hour film. It's less than 2 hours. It was made for TV. So, I mean, it was an hour and a half. Probably 2 hours with fucking adverts put in. So, it's a lot of tits. Just a lot of tits. I hope this just helps our good friend to sort of lay off the Twitter and the liking and the poking. And yeah, it just gives him something to think about. I mean, I don't know. But if not, I mean, I hope he has a pleasant Christmas. I mean, I hope you all have a pleasant Christmas, or had a pleasant Christmas. Because, please, Fatter, make sure you do not post this before Xmas, because it will just ruin his day. So, anyway, this review is just after the Tier 4 announcement from Boris Johnson. I hope everybody in London and all the sort of parts of Southeast are safe. And I'm very, very sorry if this has ruined your plans for the holidays. I hope that you understand that this is for everyone's good. And I can only share my condolences. I just hope that everything works out in the end, and we can just put this crappy year behind us and fucking hell, just enjoy 2001, really. That's all we can do. But anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for sticking with us. I would recommend this film. It's definitely worth a watch if you can just spare 2 hours for YouTube. And the movie that I watched, the audio was a bit crapped out near the end, but I stuck with it, and honestly, I think it's definitely worth it. If not for the boobies alone. But yeah, no, it's definitely something for everyone in this film. I just wouldn't watch it with your folks, or kids, obviously. But yeah, definitely not with your mum and dad. That would be weird. But hey, worth a watch. I highly recommend it, and check it out. Breastmen. More of a leg man myself, but there you go. All right, take care of yourself, guys. See you soon.